Well, it's your girl, Corey.
It's your boy Chemist, and welcome back to Black Box Conversations, where we give guidance and issues to topics that you may be going through. So, we did have a question that was submitted. I cannot tell you the age nor the gender because it was submitted anonymously, but the question goes as follows. What do you think the key is to a healthy long-term relationship? Sister, take it away.
Okay. The keys. I think there's several keys, and coming together, that's what you're gonna get a long-term relationship. First of all, communication. Like I'll say this the rest of my life. If you don't have open communication and open dialogue with your partner, it's not gonna go very far because you're gonna search for those things in someone else. With that, you'll also need the comfort in the communication, being able to speak to your partner about things that may not be comfortable. Um, I wouldn't say that it has to be judgment free, but you need someone that they don't judge you so harshly. Because sometimes we go through moments. It may not even be like how we necessarily feel, but at the moment we want to experience something different. And when you are able, like, even when you're going through stuff, when you're able to say that stuff out loud, it gives you a different type of energy and you see it from a different point of view before anyone even gives you the advice on it. Partnership, I think you need to be compatible sexually. Just so you're not always searching for that somewhere else. And I don't think, like with sex, it's not something that happens overnight. Like you can have sex with someone for the first time and it not really be that good, but learning your partner, asking questions, that open dialogue, eventually you get there. And from personal experience, the first time I've had, relations with an individual wasn't necessarily like the best, but our chemistry, as long as you have the chemistry there and you're willing to work on it, it can be through the roof and it can be the best sex that you have. Sex is very important. You can't think that you're going to be in this relationship and not please the other person and they're not going to step out and want to get pleased, because sometimes sex can be an addiction, just like eating fruit or fast food. Like you want something that's going to please your senses. So definitely communication is number one, but sex is like right there backdooring it. Don't know, like if you are a workaholic, whatever, just make sure you have a balanced sex life. Also friendship, like you want to find a common interest with the person. You need that healthy relationship. The communication comes naturally with a friend. You want to have that in a partner. And you looking like you itching to say something, so I'm gonna give it to you, brother.
And those that's in the chat, if you have any insight, go ahead and drop them comments. We will read them. First of all, I don't think that there's a particular key to a relationship because I believe our relationships are different. I also believe that you can't come into a new relationship based off of what you experienced in the previous relationship. So when you enter into the relationship, you need to understand that you're dating a brand new person. Just because so-and-so cheated on you or so-and-so never listened to you doesn't mean that this person is the same way.
Hold on, can you say that one more time, please? Please say that to the people that have not healed.
Listen, because it's key. Because what happens is a lot of people get into relationships and they haven't healed, and so they bring their damaged wounds into a new relationship. You get what I'm saying? And then what do? They project that on this person. Who, okay, you're dating Bob now. Bob ain't John. You take it out on Bob what John did. You get what I'm saying? Because you have not healed. So first things first, don't come into the relationship with damaged goods.
Yeah.
Heal yourself. Take time out to heal yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, and Who knows how long that may take, but take the time out to do that. So like I said, there's not just one key, there's many keys. Each relationship can be different. For me, honesty is a very important thing. Honesty is a very important thing. And let me just say this, the omission of telling the truth is still a lie. So I'm just gonna say that one more time. The omission of telling the truth is still a lie. You know what I'm saying? You can say, well, I didn't lie about it. Well, you didn't tell me the truth about it either. So you were hiding it from me. So to me, it's still a lie. But honesty is key, man. And the thing is, before you can be honest with other people, you got to be first honest with yourself. And this is why I say it's very important to heal, because you usually project in a relationship what you got going on internally. So the internal becomes the external. So if you can't be real and honest with yourself, you're not going to be real and honest with your partner. If you keep telling yourself white lies, if you keep telling yourself lies, you're not going to be honest and real with your partner. So first learn how to be honest with yourself. And then that internally will project to your partner. Now we get to the part of communication, right? Communicating where you are. You know what I'm saying? Communicating your feelings. And everybody communicates differently. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all please pin this question? Okay. Everybody communicates differently, but learning how to communicate what you're feeling at the time to your partner, because your partner is not a mind reader and you're not a mind reader. Even if you think that they should know, but you never told them what was on your mind or up on your heart, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be on you. So communicate what you're feeling, communicate where you're standing at the time, and then trust. Like, I gotta be able to trust you, right? If I'm at war with the world, I definitely don't need to be at war with the one that's closest to me. Can I trust that you got my back, my side, and my front? Because I got your back, your side, and your front. We're supposed to be in this together. And if we don't have trust in a relationship, then the connection ain't even real. You know what I'm saying? We just keeping each other company. You gotta have trust there. And I think that when there's trust there, you can build and go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trust that I'm not gonna hurt you, and I trust you not gonna hurt me. You can trust that I'm gonna tell you what's real, regardless of whether you want to hear it or not, baby girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you, it may hurt, but as a man, I'm gonna communicate where I am. That way you're not guessing, and that way you don't have to second guess. You get what I'm saying? So honesty, communication, and trust. What do you think about that, sister?
So that made me think of something.
Okay.
Because, you know, this new era, we have like the talking phase and situationships. And a lot of us out here dating, we end up in situationships, and they seem to be more stressful than relationships. So how do you think that you can balance that? Because I've caught even myself being in a situation, I definitely did not put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But
like, that's what happens in the situation. Your ass got disturbed. You hear me?
Yeah. So what do you think is a good way to, like, if you're going, because to me, I feel like if you tell like the person that you're dating from the very beginning what your goals is and what you want, it can help avoid a situation. But sometimes you still get into a situationship. So if you're in a situationship, I don't think it should last too long. If your goal is a relationship. But what advice do you have for people that want to go from a situationship to a relationship? Or is it something that they should have never allowed themselves to get in the first place?
Well, I'm never going to say never allow yourself to get in it, because we're human beings and we go through different experiences in life. And those experiences are supposed to teach us. Sometimes situations teach you what you don't want, and it also shows you what you want. But I think one of the first things, right, if I were to ask a person, like, what do you not want in a relationship, right? That person will be able to tell me a million things about what they don't want in a relationship.
Yeah.
A million things. But if I was to ask them, well, what do you want in a relationship? a lot of them don't even know what they want.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So the first things first is, what do you want? Don't tell me what you don't want, okay? Tell me what you want. What are you looking for? Because you've obviously found something you were looking for in that situation, right? It's a lot of things you don't like about that situation, but what do you want? Because wherever you are is where you chose to be at.
Yeah.
So in a situation, I think you just got to be honest with yourself. I don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go through different avenues of life. Everybody got different experiences. Just be real with yourself. Like, okay, I'm in a situation right now. I'm comfortable right now. Like, this is what I'm doing right now at this time. And then when that changes, communicate it, not just to the partner, the person you're in a situation with, but communicate it to yourself. Okay, I want something differently right now. You know what I'm saying? And then go for what you want. But that's how you just find the balance. You find the balance by just being honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to expect this to be any more than what it is if it's a situation. Like, that's what it is. If this is how we came into it, I cannot expect it to be any more than what it was. You know what I'm saying? We didn't set goals on this situation. We didn't have an end goal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got this chemistry led to this, and we're partaking in it. But that's just my personal opinion. But I heard you say something or whatnot a little bit earlier. You said something about chemistry, right? So I got a question for you. I got a question for you, right? And anyone in the chat, y'all can chime in whenever y'all want, right? We may even invite you to the live if you want. But so I got 3 C's, right? Compatibility, chemistry, and connection.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get chemistry and compatibility confused, though. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. How would you define compatibility? And it don't have to be no layman term or anything. So just,
I can give you my definition of all of them.
Okay, and then chemistry.
Compatibility is, like, to me, common interests, common goals, morals, things like that. Chemistry is more of an energy that you feel like if I'm sitting next to someone and this is the person that I'm dealing with, I'm almost like drawn to wanting to be under them. It has like an underlying passion to me. It's like you just get it. Like, they just get you. It's like emotions. It's more of like the innerness.
Yeah.
Than the thoughts. Like, it's like an inner feeling. And when it comes to sexually, it's like enticed. Like, you're attached to that person. It's almost like what we call like a soul tie. Like, you're just drawn to that person and everything just comes natural. Like, whether you're kissing, whether you're hugging, whether you're having sex, it's just something that comes natural. A connection, I think, is based on both of those things put together. You have the chemistry, you have the compatibility. So there goes that connection that we all aspire to do. Hold on, I keep seeing, let me read what's in the comments too.
Okay.
Let's see. Sure. Could y'all pin? Okay, we pin the question. Being understanding that a relationship is going to be adaptable. Like, I'm not going to expect the same thing from my partner when he was my boyfriend, when he turns into my husband. Very true, Christina.
Also, I believe also that in order for a relationship to be long-term and grow, you have to make sure not to lose yourself and your partner. Still make sure you fulfill your purpose as an individual. I love that fucking comment. Excuse my language, but I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? I love that comment because I think that it's important for people to know themselves. A lot of people try to find themselves in somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. You can't find who you are in me. And then you can't find your purpose in me. When you came here, you had your own unique identity. You had your own purpose. You know what I'm saying? You was your own person. Yeah. So who are you? And if you know who you are, and I know who I am, now we can come together, and that bond can be something that's unbreakable because we're no longer searching for identity in each other. You know what I'm saying? And I think that shit go a long way. I think that it's important for a person to know their purpose. Not only that, when you know these things, say for instance, you were with someone, right? And you identified yourself through that person. Well, then what happens if that person leaves? Now you got an identity crisis.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you are. And that's where you start seeing fatal attractions and shit. Like, you start to see all types of shit happen. That stalker shit. Like, hey, y'all chill out with all of that nonsense.
Tell me about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you look out the window, the person just looking at through the window and stuff. Like, they start to take it to that next level because they identify themselves through you.
Yeah.
And then when you're no longer there, they don't know how to cope with reality because their whole reality was based on you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's very important.
Then we have the key to communication is trust. Having a good team partner, 50-50 is important.
Man, that's right on. You know what I'm saying? Communication, trust, but also having a partner you can depend on, man. Like,
with that,
go ahead.
With that, I will say a partner that you have can make or break you. It's real important that you choose the right person, because there's so many times that you see some people and they don't look the same. They look unhealthy. They're losing weight. They're losing their hair. They're doing drugs. They let things go. Like, even if they have a good job, even if you just see it on them, and if you get the right person, you can see yourself elevating too. So picking the right partner and what they bring to the table is very important. I know they try to put this persona out that you should help someone come from the bottom if they in a bad situation. I believe that is bullshit, because sometimes you go to help someone and they be so comfortable with nonsense and being on the bottom that it starts pulling your energy and pulling all your goals and aspirations down. So to me, if you want to elevate, you need to find someone with just as much drive. I'm not saying you need to find someone that has everything together, but you need to find someone on the same wavelength, because when you seem to go downwards and y'all aren't, what is that, the compatibility that we're talking about, or the connection, whatever, then it starts to bring you down. So I think finding the right partner is very important. I don't like that persona that they say or try to make you feel bad if you don't want a certain type of person. But I think you got to be very picky with your energy, because people can really break you the hell down.
Yeah.
And then your hair starts falling out, all type of crazy stuff.
I want to backdoor over what you said, because you said some key shit or whatnot, but I want to use the comment before, right? So the comment before was saying, know who you are, know your purpose, and know your interests. So if I know who I am, if I know my purpose, I know my interests, you can't bring me down. You just can't do it. Like, you
can get brought down. Like, it just depends on the person. Okay. They're not mentally strong enough.
But look,
and they're trying to help.
You're not mentally strong enough if you don't know who you are.
But some people have confidence, but when someone starts draining you, and some people have like this victim mentality, then
that's my point.
That becomes a problem too, because especially like if you like an empath, or you just feel like you gotta help the world type person, that can start affecting you, and that can start draining your energy, and you picking up this person's negative traits. But let you talk. I see it.
No. It's a discussion. It's a discussion or whatnot. And this is getting good or whatnot. So I do believe that some people can be in relationships that are no good for them. You get what I'm saying? I do believe that some people are in toxic relationships, or what we call them karmic ties.
Yeah.
Or whatnot.
Relationships.
Or karmic relationships. You know what I'm saying? Well, so we have that, but we know that each relationship that you're in, you're supposed to learn something, right? You're supposed to learn not just something about that other person. You're supposed to learn something about yourself. Every relationship that an individual in, whether it's, me and you as brother and sister, whether it's with your significant other, whether it's with your mother, every relationship that you're a part of, you're supposed to be learning something about yourself. So me, I'm a very analytical person, right? Yeah. I analyze my triggers. Like, what are my triggers? Why do I get mad? Why do I get angry? Why do I get upset? What makes me this way? At the end of the day, it's not on that person. You know what I'm saying? It's not that person's fault if I'm angry or upset. or whatnot, because I'm supposed to be growing within myself. I'm supposed to be learning myself. Now, if I choose to stay in a relationship that's not beneficial to me, that's on me. It's not the person bringing me down. It's called accountability. I'm choosing to stay there. I'm choosing to be a part of that energy. And then this is the frustrating part, right? You want someone to change for you, but that person was who they showed you they were. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
whoever they showed you they were.
Sometimes they'll come into the relationship and they'll act like they have all these aspirations and goals, and you're trying to help them. Because a lot of us, we didn't get certain things growing up. That's, you know, that love language thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be the love languages. That's gonna be the love language discussion.
If we didn't get support growing up, and we find someone and we see them doing the same thing that we lacked growing up, sometimes we want to give them the love and the energy that we didn't have, because we know how it feels to be there. Like, sometimes you can see yourself in that person, but in all actuality, that person is really damaging to you. That's why I said you should get in relationships, and from the start, if you want a certain type of person, keep that energy, because sometimes people will come to you and they'll lie and they'll act like they want this, and this, and they don't have that. So
I agree. But I think one of the keys is a lot of people know what they don't want, but they don't know what they want.
Yeah.
So you got to know what you want. You tell me everything about what you don't. Okay, so what do you want? You say you want me to teach you. What do you want to be taught? Because you using all these cliches and all these things, you don't even know what you want. So now you set an impossible target I can't even reach, because you don't even know what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to lose every single time because you don't even know what the target is. So this is why I say it's important for you to know who you are, know your purpose, right?
Yeah.
Of course, I don't want this, but what do I want? That way, when I enter into a relationship, I've already laid these things out. Hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. And then I think somebody said,
I'm going to read the questions in a second,
okay,
because we got a lot of questions and we just going. Hold on. Hey, mama. I also believe in order for a relationship to be long-term and grow, you have to make sure you don't lose yourself in your partner, and still make sure you're fulfilled your purpose and your individualness. Yep.
I like that.
I just love the intelligence that you and both of you have, how y'all break it down so the people in the back can hear. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We couldn't do this without you guys. We couldn't do it without y'all, man. Y'all love and y'all support. We greatly appreciate it.
I also understanding you're looking for in a partner, as well as knowing your boundaries and what you're willing to accept, what you're not. True. That's exactly what you just said, Miss. If we're not vibrating on the same level, we ain't gonna make it, and the energy is wasted. Can't get that back. What's that quote on my page?
What is it?
I had to think about. Hold on. What's the Kevin Gates quote? It's something on my page, but yeah, I can't. My mind went blank.
The thing is, man, and this conversation got so good, man. That 30 minutes and already flew by. That's the crazy thing. That 30 minutes and already flew by.
I know, that's why I'm trying to hurry up and read the questions. You got to know your worth and your value. Corey, I felt like that before. I've been drained by a person, not in a romantic relationship, but in other relationships in my life. Man, I've been there plenty of times. I'm really speaking from experience. Facts, son.
Facts.
Say that shit, daughter. Thank you. Facts, my child.
Anything lost can be found again except for time wasted.
There we go. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I live by that. Like, I'm not about to waste my time. I waste enough time and energy. But you got to be cautious, because people don't always show who they are right away.
Yeah, you definitely got to be cautious. Damn, I want to go into something, but we ain't got time.
I mean, it's up to you.
Now, I'll save it for our next show.
For the next one?
Yeah. Thank you guys that are in the comments, man. We greatly appreciate it. Thank everyone that shared. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you guys for y'all perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because this allows us to take something from that pool and grow also or whatnot. So.
Okay, and we'll be live again this coming up week. What day is it?
Monday.
Is it Tuesday?
Monday.
Oh, Monday. We'll be live again on Monday at 6 p.m. And you see, conversation got good. So we definitely have some more stuff to talk about on Monday. We hope to see y'all there.
Now, hopefully on Monday we can cover love languages.
Yeah.
If not,
we're gonna if y'all have questions in the meantime, we'll make a video responding back to you. On Monday, we're going to actually have a topic to talk about. It's going to be love languages. But if you do want to email us at the 444cast@gmail.com or inbox me and Chemist, we'll actually make a separate video directly to you. And we'll upload it on our channel and send you the link. If you email us, then you can just find it on our channel, which is the 444 Network. But on Monday, if y'all want to join us, we're going to be talking about love languages, and that's going to get real good. You think this one start getting deep? Woo. We've been having a conversation about it, and we're ready to go ahead and go live with it. But
it's going to be deep.
That's all we got for today. Anything else you want to say?
That's it, sister.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to Black Box Conversations, and we'll see you on Monday.